Let me see. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Answer. Because you are that, you are capable. You are gifted, and you are soon to be opinionated. It's okay to be different, and it's so okay to just be you. The world awaits to receive you.
Blessings, 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 and grand risings. It's not even morning time, but it's 1 o'clock. I just want to do a little chit chat today. Y'all. I'm a little dismayed about this. Hold on 1 second. Okay, cool. I just want to make sure that I have my volume up. I've been thinking about this, y'all. I've been thinking about this for a while. And a couple of months ago, I had talked about Stephanie Weideman in such a high regard. And today, I'm just disgusted. I'm gonna be honest. I've tried every which way in my head to figure out why would this woman even think that it was remotely copacetic for her to deal with someone by the name of Jedidiah Brown. This is who Stephanie Wiedemann is now secretary to and allegedly working under. And I have to speak about it. Let me take this off the screen real quick, y'all. Y'all know I always have this banner off. Let's take it off because I don't want no one to have the spirit of offense because it's not about my baby girl, but this is about the people. And this is about Stephanie Wiedemann. This message is to you. What the hell is going on with you? What has crossed your mind that you have got so desperate that you thought that it was okay to align with this gentleman? Now, the goal is for now on and continue is to tell the truth about Jedediah Brown. I will make sure that any video that I do, it will have his full name, Jedediah Brown. So when we Google, we will get the facts because when you Google, you don't get the full picture of what this man is. Now, I think Miss Wiedemann, for her to be so intelligent enough to work for Thornton Township for many years under Zuccarelli, should have done her research. But it's no way that this woman had done her research when it comes to this man, Jedediah. All right. Now, I went and I was looking and I'm like, okay, I want to figure out a little bit more about Wiedemann because my thing is what the hell is on her mind? Where did she come from for her to think that it was remotely okay for her to attach herself to Jedediah? Now, we understand KP. He's not even worth the conversation because obviously we know that he is a snake in the grass, period. But Stephanie Wiedemann presented to the people as though she was for the people. As you can see, this picture right here was the time when she was my shero, where she was running to be elected just to help the people get over the hurdle and get more organization, less chaos, and more truth to power going through Thornton Township. So when I heard of all the good things that she did for the township, her role prior to being fired from Hinyard, I mean, when Hinyard got in, I really admire her because if you go on her page, Stephanie Weideman page doesn't have too much on it, but what she does have is a bunch of pictures, or can I say documents, that's allegedly doxing Hinyard. So my thing is, if you're so intelligent to get these documents and see that it was a financial issue going on, let's take this off the screen real quick. How can't you determine that something is seriously wrong with what Jedidiah is doing? Okay. Now we're gonna not play too many videos today because my service area is not the best, but just want to take a little look at her page and I'm just trying to figure out what the hell is going on around here. A lot of these documents that Miss Wiedemann shared was her concerns about the financial aspects that was going on in Thornton Township. Allegedly, how money was being taken, not spent correctly. Um, she, you see right here, you see, this is all from Wiedemann doxing people, okay, because of financial wrongships. But you are supporting a man who continues to run heists and schemes on people. So I don't have all of the heists and schemes tonight, but we are going to do a little flashback because I don't think Miss Wiedemann is on the internet enough to realize what type of animal she's dealing with. Okay, so you can't really see a lot of these documents, but this is what's on Miss Wiedemann's page. So obviously, Miss Wiedemann believes that she's a do-gooder, and I did too. I really thought that she was really a good person, but what really makes me come out today is because what I'm hearing is that she's really his secretary. She's really out there trying to get this man in places, literally disintegrating her character, her background. So it just doesn't make sense to me. I want to ask you guys, what do you think is on Miss Wiedeman's mind for her to allegedly get an offer to work for Thornton Township under this guy? Now I know he's a little suspect when it comes to Napoleon, but I don't think what he's representing is nearly as detrimental at this point, at this particular point, compared to Jedediah. So allegedly, she was offered a position with the township and she turned it down for moral reasons. Can anybody verify that? Because a lot of that information came from little Daryl. And we know how little Daryl likes to lie and make up stuff. Never heard her come out and say that she got offered a job and she didn't take it. Nothing. What he does is throw a whole lot of garbage out when he's in the middle of stuff to get people distracted. So I take it for a grain of salt that she actually ever had a position with Thornton Township because for her to work with Jedediah, it says that she's desperate. I'm going to have to say it. Miss Wiedemann, you must be desperate. My next thing is who's paying her? Because we know that this drifter is broke. A lot of us that are on YouTube, we don't come up in here soliciting money as though this guy does. We may have our little cash app, ask for a little bit change. You know, if you want to, most of us are working people that, I mean, surrounded around this situation. So we don't drift. But he does. And she finds that good, highlighting that she was talking against Mayor Hinyard. So it's just really weird to me. It's really weird to me. Tell me, guys, tell me what you think. Tell me what you think about what's going on with Miss Wiedemann. Okay. So I want to remind, because it's not too much on Weedman that I could pull up, but I'm just trying to get a scope of what's going on. Now, I heard a lot about Weedman in the background. Now, because I don't like to deal with a lot of allegedlys, I'm going to say the background that I heard of Weedman outside of the government was pretty sketchy. Um, but even though I heard that before she ran for trustee again, fill-in trustee, I still have respect for her. I didn't take it as being facts or truth. But today, I have to question some of the things that I have heard about Miss Wiedemann that I won't repeat because if I don't have the facts, I'm not going to totally put it out. But I will say, allegedly, that a lot of these elected officials are in the bed with each other. And I'm going to take a whole glass to shut the hell up. With that being said, now this is to Miss Wiedemann so she could get an idea of who she's dealing with. Because after this is no more. It's no more sympathy for you. It's no more, oh, you could get it just like Jedidiah, just like Keith Price. You can get it as well. Plain and simple. And I mean, being exposed, being called out, and since you want to align yourself with him, we're going to align you with him. So make sure that you know your resume is going to be connected to this motherfucker right here. You need to think about it. So I don't know if she saw this, but this is one of the things before I'm gonna show this video. Hopefully it show a little bit. But do y'all remember when Jedidiah came to Dalton and he kept saying like someone sent him, someone sent him. I went to look for the video. He has erased all the videos and think that that's going to erase people memory. It's not on his Facebook page and it's not on his YouTube page. But I could clearly remember when Jedediah got to the point where he went to Vegas, like I think the first or second time where he tried to get information about the Fania case, which he did a terrible job, a terrible job. This man started from being a pastor to an activist and now an investigation. Investigator untrained. He's not doing a good job. He has not done it. But I want you guys to remember because I'm trying to figure out how Weedman is getting paid because he's broke. There was a time when, right after that time he came from Vegas, he seemed to found out something. He found out something about what's going on in the background allegedly, and whoever sent him to Dalton told him to fall back. He said some Gentile name. It sounded like a white guy's name that sent him to Dalton. This guy was not a resident of Dalton. He was not a trustee of Dalton. And he was not connected to Fania. Under my memory, I can recall someone outside of Dalton sending him in and him attaching to the Fania case and him doing a terrible job at it because if he really wanted to do something for the Fania case, he would have first and foremost common sense get videos or try to get video subpoena from the hotel of everything that happened. That was first and foremost. So when you saw he wasn't doing a real investigation, y'all guys should have woke the hell up. That's when I woke up. I said, "What the hell is he doing? He's not even trying to get videos. He's literally just going there, raising hell, talking, just talking, running his mouth as though this is gonna get something done." That's when I knew that this something was a little like sketchy with him. Okay, but remember, I need you guys to remember because people keep saying that it was the trustees that brought him in. It was Fania. I honestly believe that it was none of the above. I believe that this guy is an agent provocateur that has been sent to break up movements in the black community as well as how we're going to say lower income communities or communities that they want to control our perspective, our well, the way you vote, in the way you look at things, honestly, in the black community, because he can't do this nowhere else. Jedediah cannot go nowhere else and get away with some of the things or none of the things that he has been doing. Point blank, period. Okay, this is who I think Jedediah is. That's why wanted to show you guys the confessions of a CIA informant. It confessions of a CIA informant. It literally is telling you Jedediah's life. It's literally everything that man said that he have done, Jedediah have done. Okay. Now I want you guys to see a trend. Let's put this on the screen too. Let's put this on the screen, and I want you guys to remember this too, because it's just things that you don't remember. And I just have questions like, what the hell? Everybody forgot. I just Weedman. I need you to remember this. Just about 4 weeks ago or 6 weeks ago, this man was in Flint. He did a live and basically told his audience that he wanted to get water testing kits. Nobody's talking about that. Did y'all forget? This was one of his latest drifts. He wanted to get water testing kits, and it was one person, a new, a new, a new viewer who gave him $1,000. Do anybody remember him collecting $1,000 for water testing kits for Flint? To this day, we have not heard of anything that became of that $1,000 from the water testing kits. This is to you, Miss Weedman, because you don't know what the hell is going on. You really don't know. So that monies have mysteriously disappeared, and the video have disappeared of that lady giving him $1,000 because that was the only donation he got for the water testing kits at Flint. And where are we now with Flint? I need you guys to remember also, we're waiting for the Harvey resident who received $5,000 allegedly from Mr. Hassan as a donation, but we know it was extortion. Remember? We're still waiting for him to show where that $5,000 that he admits to getting from Hassan. Why would Hassan give you $5,000 and you're over there running amok on his property, breaking down his stuff, causing trouble, running down on his workers, allegedly calling ICE to Harvey to torment the people? Who you gave the $5,000 to, Jedidiah? Because I'm not gonna let y'all forget that. That's $6,000 in the last 6 months. No, I'm sorry, 6 weeks. Let me correct that. So, Stephanie, Miss Weedman, as the secretary, this is something you may want to follow up with because now your career and your credentials are on the line behind this person. Okay? Because Stephanie Weedman is in the background right now, y'all, capping for him. It's not a joke. See, I wouldn't have said anything if I didn't really have proof that this broad, and I'm going to call you a broad, is going around trying to get this man places. Okay? So $6,000 in the last 6 weeks. Is anybody going to ask him where it's at? Obviously, no one's going to ask him for the money for Miss Carver. The $1,000 he was supposed to raise for that, allegedly. Not allegedly, because he admit to that. As his audience sat there and basically told me, bitch, if you want the money, come and get it. His toxic, demented, female, desperate audience that literally knows this man is a liar and a scam artist. I feel sorry for you guys. So I named 3 situations, and we're going to name some more, and we're going to show some more. But I want you to wake up because your reputation is on the line. And I'm really disappointed in you. Nobody is addressing this. expressing unity. Everybody was calling her queen. She should be the next trustee and everything. And guess what happened? This motherfucker. So let's play this right here because this is a little flashback. Okay, let's play this right here.
But I need I need to see who I'm talking. As a matter of fact, who are you? What's up?
I'm here, brother. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Why aren't your why is your
Can you hear
camera?
me?
I can hear you just fine. Why is your camera?
Don't worry about all that, brother. Can I talk? But you let. I'm just talking to you.
Okay, but don't tell
You
me.
say what?
But we gonna be respectful, right? On my shit,
I can't.
we gonna be
I'm
respectful.
being respectful.
Okay. So what's up?
I ain't
What you need
disrespecting
to
you at
know?
all, brother.
What you need to know?
I agree with that. I agree with that. My question is my first and only, not my only question, but my first question to you, brother. What happened to Kenneka, brother? Because you know what happened to that girl, bro. You was there. You was with Andrew Holmes, and now here y'all go involved in Dawson again. You knew Andrew Holmes way before now, brother, and that's why I want you to tell the folks that. That's all I'm saying.
I knew him
Tell the
before.
truth about Kenneka, bro.
I knew him
That's all I'm
before.
saying. I ain't here to hold on, brother. I'm not gonna interrupt you. Just let me finish. I'm not gonna interrupt. I'm gonna let you say what you gotta say. This is your thing. I appreciate you letting me on your platform. I appreciate you giving me the opportunity to talk to you because I know you're busy. I see you doing work, but I want to know what happened to that girl, brother. I see you doing the same thing. You started a GoFundMe for the Kenneka Jenkins thing, and nothing happened. The same thing going down there in Dalton. You acting a fool and all the other stuff, man. You ain't even get that man a chance to answer your question. You got up there on the stage and you asked Andrew Holmes a question, then you approached him, so he didn't answer the question, man. I think you blowing smoke on these boys. That's all I'm saying. So tell me what happened to that girl. Tell the world what happened to that girl, cause I know you know, bro. That's all I gotta ask.
Okay, so I'm gonna start and I'm gonna unpack this. The first thing you just said is that I knew Andrew Holmes way before Dalton.
Did you not?
And where do you think I
Did you
knew him
not? Jed,
from? I knew him
not
as a
Jed.
cop.
Jed, did you not know? Did you not know Andrew before that?
So I'm gonna answer you. I still don't know Andrew Holmes. I know of him. I know he's a
Okay.
Chicago advocate.
Okay.
And the first time that me and Andrew Holmes had a
Okay.
physical encounter is at Kenneka Jenkins' case. So do you have anything to refute that? What did
I'm
I
going off
know?
what you say, brother.
No,
Yeah,
you said
I
no.
got plenty, right?
All right. Now, it's the gaslighting for me. Obviously, he didn't answer the question. What happened to the Kenneka Jenkins case? What happened to the money that you allegedly collected for her, you and your crew? We're gonna talk about this crew thing because this guy get a new group of friends around him every single heist he pull. Okay, so this INA thing is totally new. He goes from dream chasers, INA, all types of names, and people are not putting the pieces together. They're literally letting this man continue just make things as he go. He just makes up new things every single day, and his cult of a following literally just goes with the flow. But it's not just his cult, because when you go Google this man's name, you literally have the news who kind of like caps for him or something. That's why I know this whole system is bought and paid for, plain and simple. Whoever's supporting him is making sure that the news is not putting the total facts out there, because anybody can see that he's an agent provocateur, right? So he never answers as far as what happens to the money. He just tried to use the distractor as though I don't know Andrew Holmes. I never knew him, but he did because we showed the video of him standing right next to him. So when you next to someone, you talk to someone and you're upset with them because of their action, you know more than of them. You know them. You don't know of them. You know them. So this is the cat for me. He does this all the time, and nobody catches it, but we're catching it now because everything attached to this name Jedidiah is going to be attached to shit, and it's going to show who he is. Because I'll be damned if he runs another heist. This guy think he's going to collect campaign money. Oh no, it ain't happening. He kn- he went beyond $100,000 now. He want campaign money? Nah, not today. We about to show the people who he is. So just know, Miss Weedman, you're gonna have a hard job because there's gonna be a lot of us that's gonna make sure that that name Jedediah Brown is connected to the right content. You're gonna have a lot of cleaning up to do. Let's finish listening to this guy.
I don't have. Go ahead. Go
Okay,
ahead. Go
we're
ahead. Answer
gonna
the
do
question.
this
You got
step
it.
by
You got
step.
it.
So where do you feel
Mhm.
I know Andrew Holmes at?
Y'all work together. I don't know the name of the
Listen,
security
y'all.
company that Andrew Holmes works for me, but you was there too, and you got fired. You got fired. You know why you got fired. You know what allegations they brought up on you at that security company. But people got to
What
do their
allegation?
research.
Okay, so what we're gonna do maybe this week, but I got other cases to read. I do have that case where he tries to sue this company. I think it's the same company. If it's another one, then Disney got issues. There was a company in Atlanta, and he was a security guard at like a group home or homeless shelter, and he got involved with one of the people who were rooming there, a homeless man allegedly, and had relations with him, and it became an issue. We're going to read that case. And then he tried to sue the company because they fired him for having sexual relations with a homeless person. But I concede until I read that. So I think that's the case he's talking about, or maybe he works somewhere else with Andrew Home at a security company. Because Andrew Home, that security company, that agency that he worked for, not security company, but the other company he worked for where he was helping the young girl, Miss Aisha Grant, they knew of his sketchy history. They had an idea. People reported Andrew Holmes' sketchy history there. So I wonder if this security place he's talking about is before or after the Aisha Grant thing with Andrew Holmes. Okay? Jedediah know more than he's saying. He knows Andrew Holmes. He knows what Andrew Holmes did. And I believe that they both have dirt on each other. Let's go.
Man. That's
What
all they got to do because this is years ago. You know what I'm saying? A lot of stuff died away. A lot of stuff then got washed over, and you pop back up again. But you know you was
Mhm.
at the security company with Andrew Holmes, and you know why you got fired, and you know why the allegations you got fired.
what okay.
You know, Jed. You know,
Hold,
Jed.
hold on, because you said we were having a conversation. You don't got to push an issue because we're getting
You know,
understanding.
Jed.
Well, you tell us. I'm giving you the floor to tell everybody. Why did I get
All right, go
fired
ahead,
from
bro.
a security company?
He should have been locked up.
For your homosexual
See,
tendencies,
it gotta be the
you don't
same
get
thing.
fired for that.
See, y'all. I'm kind of just going with the flow right here. It got to be the same thing, but I'm kind of trying to wonder why, because the one I'm talking about actually happened in Georgia. So I don't know if Andrew Holmes is connected to Georgia, but we got some deep diving to do. We got some deep diving to do. Did he do this twice? Have actual relationship with men of the same sex at his job? That's why he can't get no job no more. That's why he drifting. Is that the second allegation? Stephanie Weidman, you let me know because you're a good investigator and you his secretary. Obviously, you know his background, but let's keep it going. Yeah.
You didn't get fired for that for your homosexual tendencies,
Are you talking about the
Jed.
See,
Atlanta
that
assignment?
I
Let me
knew
help
it.
you
But
out.
Jed,
This is
you
what I'm
know,
saying. You got it
So
now.
I knew it. It was the Atlanta thing. So we're gonna look into this because I'm like, what is he talking about as far as working with Andrew Home at a security company? But we will look into this. Okay, we got some deep diving to do. We got some deep diving to do.
I'm talking and I'm receiving. So if you go do research, you will find out that I
So you know
sued.
what I'm talking. You know what I'm talking about now.
Yeah, because I don't got no
You know what
problem
I'm
with
talking about
responding.
now.
So you gonna let me respond, or you want me
Okay.
to talk? All right. So now let me talk. The security company you're talking about is the security contract that I had with the
Okay.
city of Atlanta and with a security
Oh, my
company
bad.
in
My bad. My
Atlanta.
bad.
It's
That's nowhere near Chicago. That's
hmm
nowhere near at Andrew Holmes. But in Atlanta, did you know that I ran and I was the only person that was in charge of the COVID-19 response that housed
There we
all the
go.
homeless people in Atlanta?
This is
And that I was then fired wrongfully and I sued them for discrimination? Is that what you're talking about?
That's not what that case say. It had to do with sexual discrimination. It ain't had nothing to do with no COVID and him being the only COVID person. That's the case right there. So see y'all, I knew it was something separate because I'm like, that took place in Atlanta. Mind you, I've been knew this. But I just been quiet, minding my damn business. But like I said, all gloves is off when you continue to try to fake cyber bully me. I don't get bullied. And then you send your desperate, disgusting women to try to represent me and my profession and detriment my character. Yeah, yeah, I'm gonna blame that on him and his women because I never had that issue. Especially the the way that they talked about, tried to set me up. Basically, they told my agency that I quit my job because I have HIV and allegedly I just getting sexual arousals anally. I just have to tell you this. It's very disgusting. But only someone like Jedidiah and his disgusting, desperate females would even say anything as stupid, immature, disgusting, and vile. So don't think I forgot because you're going around Jedidiah and fucking harassing people. I just heard that um Reality Check TV is complaining about his business getting bad fake reviews now. hmm I have to go check my review page because your ass probably doing it to me. See, we have real businesses. We have real things that we're doing for society. We have a real reputation to stand by. But this man does not. So if you have nothing on you, he's gonna go and try to put something on you. But see, we don't have to try to put nothing on you. All we gotta do is just Google some shit and your stuff come up. So don't think that I forgot that you did some vile shit like that. You and your cyber bullies, fake cyber bullies. So that means that you open a can of worms. I may be quiet sometimes, but motherfucker, you are a target. Okay? Don't never come for mine. So just know why I'm doing this, guys, because he thought I was asleep. No, I'm not asleep. I'm not gonna sit here and watch you try to destroy good people, steal their money, beat on women, fight men, break their finger, in the guise of you being a fake ass superhero. You, he's the biggest jerk I know. This guy right here. Let's keep going. This is for you, Miss Weedman, because obviously you don't do your research. Okay. Everyone this man has touched, he has caused drama or despair to. Okay. This what you want to be attached to? This what you want to be attached to? Let's go.
It was in Atlanta. Has nothing to do with Chicago. Had nothing to do with Andrew Holmes. Is very simple.
That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking
I
about COVID.
won that lawsuit, and that
Okay.
was after I left Chicago. Now, where do I know Andrew Holmes?
You tell us. You tell us.
I answered you.
He won't. But remember, y'all, the original thing that he brought up was the money related to who? Kenneka Jenkins. We will never forget her name. Rest in peace, baby girl. Everything he does, he comes and destroy. If that mama didn't file a lawsuit, she'll still have right now just have no recompense because he came to destroy it. Okay. This is let's see what else Mr. Lone Star
The
says
world.
about him, because this is some of the stuff he took down. He took these videos down thinking that this wipes his whole history and wipe our memory, like this Men in Black. Oh yeah, we're gonna show you a little bit more because he do think he's Men in Black. We're gonna finish show you this because yeah, I forgot that this man keep telling y'all that he an agent. He been telling y'all this. I think I got the clip.
Yeah, and then what happened?
Did that happen, sir?
I said it happened. Yeah. Then what happened?
Okay.
Yeah, that's how I found out. Yeah.
I'm
So
answering your
and then what
question.
happened after that?
So did you know that I opened up my home,
Okay.
my own personal home, let people, complete strangers, stay in there? Did you know that we fed protesters, we gave jail support, helped people with their trials, rented buses to transport people to the protest, bought equipment so that we could keep it amplified and organize people around the country to keep awareness for her fight? Did you know that?
He's lying. He's lying. First and foremost, he didn't organize no damn buses for no protest. That's a whole lie. He's talking about the Kenneka Jenkins case. He didn't organize no bus, and I didn't hear no one say that he bailed them out. He didn't bail them out. Now I don't know how long um Illinois had the catch and release type thing, but this bitch right here is lying. He's a liar. He's a liar. Okay, let me see if I can bring up the what happened with him with Kenneka Jenkins. Let's pull this up because he put a stain. He put a stain on that case like he always do. This disgusting animal. I'm disgusted with you, Jedidiah. I've been so quiet for months just watching you run a fucking muck, and I'm disgusted. Once you come for me, it's over. Now I let you come for me and send your little stupid goons my way and try to mess my page up but nah bitch. Not my money, not my job, not my career. Motherfucker, it's war. Yeah, it's war. I'm not about to play with you. You thought that you was gonna do something to me and that I was just gonna let it keep happening. Hold on a second, y'all. Cause I took the wrong video down. Let's put this video back up of this is his crew. All right, so Miss Weedman, you part of this what fifth crew that he put together that's going nowhere. You about to hold on. Mhm. Kenneka Jenkins thing, and hold on, bear with me, y'all. If my service a little messed up, that's why I'm trying not to show too many videos. I'm trying to do more talking because yeah. Let's get that off the screen. And let's get back to where Jedidiah, this fool. Yep, it's time. Because I'm sick of it. You picked the right motherfucker. Here you go. So this was his other crew, y'all. Because he always got a crew. He always got some people that's dumb enough to follow him to the pits of hell for some apparent reason. Let me see, can I get it on the screen? Bear with my broadcast. Because as soon as I get back in the studio, I think I may do something on him, but because I got other things to do, like show what's really going on with Hassan and not gaslight the people, I'm just gonna do this here on my off day. So this is Jedidiah with his crew. Another video of him allegedly stealing money. Now, Miss Weedman, this is for you. You haven't seen this? You haven't seen this, Miss Weedman? What the hell? Let's play it. Shout out to you, Foxy Roxy. Shout out to you, Miss Williams. How are you? This guy disgusts me.
And I'm gonna say it again. If we didn't do what we did, this family would have never, ever, ever got this kind of exposure. We exposed it. We brought it to life. We kept it there. When the media forsaked her, all them leaders promised us stuff, and they never showed
Wait,
up.
y'all. Let me ask you a question. Does this not sound like deja vu? That's why I'm like when I did my research, like when I came from the first Butterfly release, I was like, damn, this guy run the same line all the time and nobody sees this. Doesn't it sound familiar? Without him, nobody would know anything. I bring the light to this. Blah blah blah. Yeah yeah yeah. Why you stealing money?
They never showed up. And we was there. We let her go home. We did just, you know what? I just got mad as hell. Hold on. I'm
Look
saying this.
look look look, look, look.
We did all that stuff. And how fucking dare
That's his old Sheila Ashley. That's his old Sheila Ashley. Shout out to you, Sheila Ashley. I'm not feeling you either. You know why? Because you a snake. Sheila Ashley is the one that contested Nate Fields, and then they played in his face and act like they supported him. So all of this fake memory that he supported Nate Fields is a damn lie. His people, Sheila Ashley, was the one that contested Nate Fields. So that girl right there, that's his Sheila Ashley right now. Shout out to you. Also, shout out to Amir daughter who bust your ass. I'm sorry, y'all. Forgive me. Because I was like, who that lady with the white pants? She getting tore up. Amir daughter tore her a new head and she deserved it. Miss Sheila Ashley with the monkey on your profile. You thought I didn't pay no mind to you? I just been quiet. I've been quiet. Watching you snakes slither. Let's go.
you get on any live and say that you did not know? I got on record and I said it about 6 times. We talked to mom and I'm doing this with her consent. So if I was up to something, why the hell would I get on live and do it publicly? So,
We're gonna show you what Miss Martin has to say about her consent. Because this guy is a whole damn liar. Don't forget, y'all, because we still didn't get the justice for Kenneka because of what he did, I believe. Not only Andrew Holmes capping, but what he did caused a distraction and got everybody riled up behind what the hell he was doing and then it fizzled out. This is his MO. It happens all the time and it will not happen again. Okay? Not today.
bogus. Now, John, I'm asking you to come talk to them and tell them what you know, bro.
Damn,
And
damn.
I'm off this shit. And I'm going to wait. And guess what? Kenneka brought us all together. Let's say that way.
Same thing.
You guys are good people. May God bless you all.
So my question is, where's all these people? Where are you guys? And why are you on INA right now? If he was such a good person, why you don't keep the same people around you? Hmm? Hmm? Yeah. Let's keep going. Then he used this guy to cap for him for some apparent reason. And this guy says nothing. This guy says nothing.
Didn't get away from me, and then Jedidiah, somehow we talked. I've been following him, and I literally have been here every step of the way. I've seen no malfeasance. I've been documenting
And him cash apping people. Like this man could document him doing transfers. Like that man paying attention to that. You see that? You're gonna have this man come up here and talk out for him. I know this man regret that. I know you regret it, sir.
talking to everybody. This has been one of the craziest, most intense experiences of love. And honestly, I was shocked that the national media hasn't covered it at all, hardly. A few things here and there, even the Chicago media ignored it. And we had about how many? 1,500 people in the street the other night. I don't know how many, 1,000.
All right, so we ain't gonna watch this full video. Let's get to what Miss Martin has to say about him collecting money. Obviously, y'all heard him say that he was authorized, right? Then y'all heard him say he was authorized. That's the shit for me. That's for me, and I hope I find the video because I just saw it where there was a trend going on with the Kenneka Jenkins case. Um, right around the time that Zach got killed, y'all remember that content creator that got killed? They were doing this trend where they were covering their mouth. Hold on a second. Hold on a second, y'all. Make sure my baby good. Yeah, they were doing this trend where they were covering their mouth, and once Jedidiah got spoken against by Miss Martin, he started doing the same thing. I'm gonna put Miss Martin on the screen and let y'all watch. And I want hold on.
And I don't understand.
And this is what I want to say. I want to say I apologize to Miss Martin. So we could remember who he is, but we have to do it because he's a con man. All right, give me 1 second. We're about to get on the screen. Shout out to Allegation Lane. I'm telling you, where there is fire, there's Jedidiah. Hold on, y'all. There we go.
Allegedly, Teresa Martin, Kenneka Jenkins' mother, is putting a stop to all protests in her daughter's name, due to the fact she feels alleged activists like Andrew Holmes and Jedidiah Brown are only doing this to make profit off of her daughter's death. Jedidiah Brown, seen in this photo, is being accused of fraud and rape by his own blood cousin. Now he feels Teresa Martin is being persuaded not to trust him due to these alleged accusations. Let's take a look.
I just wanted to tell y'all
Let's
that
finish
I
that.
apologize. This protest, for the protest, I thank y'all for all y'all help. Also, I wanted to let y'all know, for those that supported me, if you've been harmed or hurt in any kind of way or misled in any kind of way, please forgive me. I found out 2 days ago that it was funds collected for the protest. I thought people was doing it at the kindness of their heart, but I guess everybody has an agenda. I did not mean for nobody child to get hurt or misled or anything in order to find out the justice for my child. I heard about the protest today. I'm sorry I'm not there. I never meant for no harm. Only thing I asked God for was help. But I guess the devil do come in sheep clothing. Y'all, for the ones that use my
Wait.
child name in vain,
Mm,
just to profit off of it
mm.
in whichever way, for the publicity, for the media, and all that. Y'all, when y'all told me that y'all 2 days ago when I found out that money was being collected, it was it might be about 2,000. I never knew how much it was in the first place. I
Wow.
told y'all to keep it until this protest is over. You know what? The protest is over.
See, that was the wrong thing, Mama.
I see y'all was
She shouldn't have told him to hold the money. She said, keep it till the protest is over. You shouldn't have told him that because that mother said it's his. Okay? Let's listen a little bit more, Miss Martin. I'm sorry that you're being re victimized, but you're not the only person that went through this. And I think if we would have highlight this more and more, that he wouldn't have felt comfortable doing this to Miss Carver. Let's go.
in cahoots with that hotel. Y'all want to be a sellout. Y'all hotel people, if y'all listening or y'all looking,
And that's what I think. I think what Jedediah does is go and he makes deals with both sides. So he may have made a deal with the hotel to say, hey, pay me a little bit of money and I'll control this situation for you. That's what I'm thinking because that's what he does. He plays both sides. And you need to be very skeptical of someone who plays both sides. Okay?
Y'all might have won now, but God has the last say
Thank
so.
you.
It hurt to know how y'all could use God's name in vain.
He do it all the time. He do it all the time.
I want justice,
Is he over there gurgling?
but to see another child get hurt or misled or misused and abused because of my justice, I told y'all I was never selfish. I forgive y'all. I forgive y'all. This only the beginning. Everybody holiday what they fuck Kenneka justice for Kenneka. They had it in the agenda in the first place.
Thank you.
So I'm ending y'all agendas that's not righteous towards my child. For y'all that meant it, and I felt a whole lot of love out there. I felt a whole lot of love from the people that did mean it. They came all the way to Chicago, didn't had never met me, had never met my child.
Mm-mm-mm. There we
I
go.
thank y'all. But
You
all y'all so-called activists fight for rights, want peace, you want justice. I'm gonna pray for y'all souls.
wait, y'all. This don't sound the same. This don't sound like what's going on right now. Am I tripping? Okay. Let me show you one more thing before I get out of here because I'm not about to run this long. I just want y'all to get a little trip down memory lane because we want to keep attaching the truth behind Jedediah's name. We will never forget. You will not do this to the black community again. Point blank, motherfucker, period. You got the right people on your ass now. Now, you remember the clip that I told you guys. I need y'all to look this up if y'all into doing some research. Throughout the Kenneka Jenkins case, there was a time, as I told you, after Zachary got killed, or just around the time where the people started doing this gesture. And this is when I got pissed off. This is when I literally just stopped following the case because I said that these people were covering up what's happening to Kenneka. He never did this. But after Miss Martin basically condemned him, you'll see him doing this. Check it out. Check it out. Check it out what this guy did. Shout out to Amir. I think this is Amir video. Thank you for this video. Let's play this. This bastard. And basically this was everybody was to be quiet about what was going on with Kenneka Jenkins. You're going to go see the people who were at the hotel, her friends started covering their mouth, and it was no snitching. They were covering their mouth just like how Jedediah started doing. This is when I knew whoever this boy was at the time, because I wasn't paying attention to him. I knew he was part of what happened, or knew what was going on. Check it out. Watch this gesture. He's laughing. He's laughing. This is after mom find out. This is the gesture right here where he's covering his mouth. I know y'all will look at this like, what? This is nothing, but this is something. Because if you watch all of Kenneka Jenkins' friends and the people in the hood, when they were talking about this case, they started doing that. They started covering their mouth, and nobody would talk. Here we go. This bastard. I'm disgusted with you, Jedediah. He laughs after he steals. after he plays with a mother's heart. This is him. This is him telling the other side, I'm on your side now. If y'all don't know how to read subliminal messages and figure out what's going on, this is what Jedidiah was doing. Snake. Put your head down in shame. This was his response.
Facebook. I am so over this.
And guess what, bitch? We over you. We over you. So this was his response after being exposed for allegedly collecting money for Miss Kenneka Jenkins and Miss Martin saying what she said. He started covering his mouth and doing exactly like her friends was doing when they wasn't telling the full story of what happened to Kenneka. So with that being said, I've been on for an hour, y'all. Thank you for tuning in. I hope I had good service. I have some more to divulge, possibly later on next week, about this guy. But I'm going to tell you this. This is to Jedidiah. Bitch, you done fucked up. When you come from my job, you come from my livelihood, I'm going to come for yours. It was cute in games when we were on YouTube and you send your gang stalkers my way to try to disintegrate my page and strike my page and bullshit like that. But when you mess with my money, you done fucked up. Miss Weedman, this is to you. This man has no career. He has no past. He has no future. He has every case that he done touched or every situation he done touched went to shit. We're going to continue to show you. It's me and other content creators that still able to tap in and find what he's trying to hide, or maybe what you're trying to hide right now because you work for him. But I ask for you to think long and hard about you, your legacy, your family, and your career. Because this guy is not nothing that you want to be part of. He has no respect for women. He has no respect for seniors, and he damn sure don't have respect for you. So, with that being said, I said enough, and I'm going to keep on doing what I always do. And that is, y'all know what I'm doing over here, right? What the hell we doing over here? We about to play it for y'all real quick. Let me get it together.
Guys, this is Super Mayor Tiffany A. Hilliard, the People's Mayor. So, you guys doing a lot of snitching, and y'all went and got.
Don't let my snitching fool you. I love a good jam. And I'm SINGLE again, outside hanging out the window with my wretched ass friends. Let's go!
Go, Karen.
Let's go!
I want a police report. I don't care who started what. I want a police report to document this incident. This kind of shit, this is the shit he's pulling near my house. Trying to document, but not too close.
You white trash ass fucking bitch. Stop fucking calling me. You fucking story now. You fake as fuck.